Saturn girl in the park. I think it was the 4th of July. Alright guys, today we're gonna do a review on Saturn girl! That's right, Saturn girl. Yay. Alright, let's start with her legs. She has those weird boots that's kind of hard to stand. That's not cool. So she has these shoes that are hard to stand. And then let's not forget, right here on her leg, focus. Her leg right here, it's a different color from this part of her leg. It's hard to tell on camera, but her legs are different colors. Not cool. And then we go a little farther up, and her little skirt thing, it's not even centered. Why? Alright. And then we go a little farther up, and then we get a side shot of her in her area right there. Where's it? My finger at? Right there on her woo area. It's dirty looking. It's like someone had dirty fingers and touched it. What's up with that? What happened, Mattel? And then we look at her face. Her face, look at her eyes. Scoot her up a little bit. Her eyes are wonky. Wonk wonk, as my friend Stu says. Make sure you go down here, click his link, and check his channel. Her eyes are kind of wonky. Wonk wonk. And what happened, Mattel? You know, if you bought the box set right now, you'd probably spend almost $300. You got the 12-pack limited edition Legion of Superheroes 12-pack. It would cost you a lot of money. And then you pull the only female figure out of that 12-pack, and you get this kind of quality, this QC issue. Wonk wonk. But on you, Mattel did a wonk wonk on you. That's not cool. Look, you can even tell her legs are different colors better on this angle right here. What happened? That's crazy. Alright. Let's talk about a little bit of her backstory. She is one of the core members of the Legion of Superheroes. You know, she got Lightning Lad, her husband, of course, Saturn Girl, and then Cosmic Boy. And they would come from the future to visit Superboy, and they would have adventures and blah blah blah. And one of Saturn Girl's powers is she's a telepath, and of course she has the flight ring that makes her fly. But it's pretty cool to have the core members and Superboy in my collection now. But it really upsets me that I got a really bad QC issue with my Saturn Girl. I keep calling her Star Girl. But you know, she is from the planet Titan. Or not the planet, the moon Titan, one of Saturn's moons. She's a telepath, and she married Lightning Lass. So there's your backstory. She was one of the first female ever. Actually, she was the first female superhero person. She was the first female to lead a superhero team back in the late 50s, early 60s. So yay, girl power for her. Yay. I am woman, hear me roar. Anyway, so that's pretty cool. You know, I think they change leaders every so often. I'm not too sure about how that works out. But at least that one time she was the leader. So let's go over her articulation real quick. Her head moves. Let's get some proper lighting. Her head moves barely moves at 360. It's really tight. Her ab crunch is kind of tight. She has a wrist swivel, bicep swivel, and she has the nice sculpted ring. If you look hard enough, Her ring looks exactly like my ring. You can even see this little starburst. And that gives her the power to fly, like me. My ring does the same thing. She has knee, ankle articulation, so it's cool. But she is a little bit hard to stand with these high heel boots on. And her what do you call it? Her skirt hinders her articulation too, and her legs. So, all right. So here we go. Here's what you're waiting for. How do I rate Stargirl? Good job, Mattel. Needs improvement, Mattel. Or dog of vomit. And let's talk about her QC issues one more time real fast. Wonky eyes. Dirty woo area. Skirt that's not centered. Mismatched color in the legs. And weird, hard to stand boots. And I think her legs are a little bit warped too. So, one thing that she has going for her though, no loose joints, no loose leg syndrome. She doesn't have that. And no broken ab crunch. But if you're, like I said, spending over $250 to get the 12-pack, and the only girl comes out like this, you would have to rate that as dog vomit. That's right, I said dog vomit. Woo! We got a dog vomit figure. That's right, dog vomit. That's right, Mattel. So if I bought the 12-pack, had that quality control issue, I would definitely do what Rob Rhodes always says: call Mattel, tell them that you have a bad product. That you have to do that. It's getting to the point where they're just producing poop. Sometimes, not all the time. So guys, that's my dog vomit review of Saturn Girl. Wait, how would she say it? Saturn Girl. See you guys. Bye. Saturn Girl. Girl.